What up, my people, my boxing fans? Boxing fans. Yo, so Thurman coming back to face the 154 freak, SEBASTIAN FUNDORA, the Mexican Cuban American. I'm saying the one that be putting the PAWS on these 154 pounders. You know, and he be getting the PAWS put on himself as well. Been knocked out. And, you know, Thurman wanting to test himself at 154 versus the big dog, that being Fundora, which is crazy work. Just because Keith Thurman's been at, you know, he's fought in the amateurs at 154. He thinks he got it. He got it like that. I don't think he does. You know what I'm saying? Because he got them PAWS put on him by the past prime little fighter Manny Pacquiao, Pac-Man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how he think, like, obviously he believes in himself, but I don't see Thurman beating Fundora. I just don't. You could say Thurman is more skilled than Fundora. You know, he's a mover, hard hitter, boxer, puncher. You know, he really has them angles, but I don't know. And it's not even due to the way Fundora fights, because he fights like a small fighter. But Fundora does go, you know, he is like a fighter that throws to the body a lot. And that's one of Thurman's weaknesses. And and Fundora does have that reach, so it's like it'll be easy for him to get to Thurman and get the shots on the body without having to get in too close and, you know, be put in danger by the counters of Thurman. But regardless, I believe it should be an exciting fight. We know that Fundora is going to try to go in there and demolish Thurman. You know, an inactive Thurman. He did come back, you know, 2025. But I believe it was in March or April. But just got one fight in after like 3 years of inactivity. Like, that's not... Thurman's been that type of fighter that, you know, he's always coming back, taking 2 fights, and just being inactive for 1 or 2 years. That is not a good look. Fundora's been pretty active. Feel me? He's been pretty active, fighting 2, 3 times a year. He did you know, he did have surgery, I believe, after the Zoo fight, Tim Zoo fight. Or he had a little injury, so, and that's why they had to postpone the first time, the Fundora versus Thurman. But man, you know, Fundora's been knocked out. Yes, we all know that, but he's been in some wars with Zoo. You know, but he's the... I have Fundora. I have him. I have Fundora having the edge over Thurman for sure, for just the activity, being active, facing stronger fighters, natural 154 pounders, and unlike Thurman, he's pretty... He could be a natural 154 pounder, but he was at welterweight for mostly all his career. So it's like, and compared to Fundora, who's 6'4" and a half to Thurman's 5'7". Like, it's a tall task, literally tall task that Thurman's gonna have in front of him in March 28th for the WBC middleweight world championship. Fundora did get stripped of his WBO. You feel me? And well, that's one that Xander Sayas has, but Sayas has to see Fundora if Fundora comes out victorious, which I think Fundora will. After this fight with Thurman and Fundora, Thurman's probably gonna stay retired after that, because I believe he's gonna get a beating put on him, and he's not gonna want to come back after that. But it's gonna be an exciting fight. I'm excited for that for sure. Like I said, I'm giving Fundora the edge just based off that, man. Of activity, he's been active more so than Keith. If Fundora uses his height and his reach and go to the body, you know, I think it'll be an end to end of Thurman for real. So, and I mean, I want to see what Thurman's got versus one of the top hitters at 154 since Jermell didn't come back and, you know, get his titles. Been inactive since the Canelo fight. There's had to be new guys on the come up. So that's Fundora, you know, the champions, Zayas, Virgil, Boots, and all them. But yeah, I wanna know what y'all think of that fight. If y'all like that fight like I do, let me know your thoughts. And yeah, subscribe. You know, turn that little bell notification on. Comment, like. I'm saying, let me know what you think on it. Yeah, till we get that fight cracking, you know what I'm saying? But like I said, edge goes to Fundora. Who you got and how do you see it going? Yeah, Tony Bugs. Till next time, boy.